no moon down here.
This is like a Tuesday night in the Underdark.
How do you like my tentacle, bitches?
She looks at him and says, I hate you.
As the spells of Gummer and Ludmilla hurtle toward each other, you do not hear their voices. They are voices that exist out of time. We should be through with this one. He does not listen to the rock anymore. Too stubborn. Mind made up, not malleable. But he was just collateral. The spare is of no use. Send him back. What about the other spare? Too indecisive, cannot trust his spine. We offered him power. He did not take it, nor was he strong enough to say no? He will never do. He must go as well. It is decided then. Gummer's fireball hits the wave, counterspelling it. And as it does, the light rebounds toward you. Instinctively, you duck. When you look up, Gummer and Cormac are gone. Low mist, almost like a puddle, swirls where they were as it seeps into the ground. You look at Ludmilla. Does she have such power? But her wide, surprised eyes betray that she is just as shocked as you are. She did not do this. Who did? And we're rolling initiative.
Pulled out her rapier, and to your left, Muriel is quivering with anger. She's about to lose it.
Muriel, I don't remember why you were upset, but I am 100% behind you. You got this.
Make a persuasion check.
25.
Who just found out that her best friend in the world was tortured and ripped apart alive, to calm down a little bit. She hears you and she takes a deep breath and she kind of looks towards you and sort of gives you the nod, sort of like she's got her short swords out. First Berserker will come to attack you, Oksana, and 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
He waves his big axe right past you. You start to hear the chanting inside, the chanting of the Druids. In the statue, the green jewel starts to pulse. Irina will step in and try to stab the Berserker. That's a hit. So Irina, fearless as always, her two will run and attack you, Silith. That is an 8 to hit.
That misses.
Like many berserkers, he's, berserk. And he swings the axe, but it is very wild and you don't even have to move. Silith, you do notice that Muriel seems poised, like she was gonna come towards you. Muriel will step around and she will take 2 swings with the short sword. The first one, she's able to stab the guy in the guts for 3 points again. So they're also a little jittery as the fight begins. And the second one, she's not able to hit. Oksana, your turn.
You know, if we didn't get a copyright infringement, I think this would be a great time to drop Shania Twain's Let's Go Girls. Like, just have that audio, like...
Yes. I will pick the Amber Shard up, the one that Cormac wore around his neck that I had given him back during the previous fight. I will reach out my hands. I will say, where are you? Casting Hunger of Hater.
As you cast a spell, it's almost as though there's a rip in space-time itself. Except instead of seeing through to somewhere, you see through to nowhere. And nowhere pours through, filling this circle. And you're not quite close enough to hear, but when you are, within that circle, there are soft whispers and sounds of things being ripped apart. Sounds to make a person mad.
I pull out a pickled tentacle and throw it.
Silith, as she pulls her hand out of her pocket, you smell ever so faintly pickle. And then as this thing just kind of flops forward, because how far could anyone throw a pickled tentacle? Then you see this void just appear. And inside the void, you do hear the Druids scream.
She kind of peers over the void, plugs her ears. She's had a temporary threshold shift in her hearing after tolling the dead no less than 12 times over the past few sessions, so it doesn't affect her quite as much.
You taught me about darkness, so I am teaching you something.
I'm impressed.
The Druid assailant will step forward. Oksana and Silith make Constitution saving throws.
6.
Failure.
17.
It's a success. Oksana, 18 points of thunder damage as this boom blasts into you, and it knocks you back 15 feet. Silith, you take 9 points. You are not knocked back.
Oof.
Mr. Berserker takes 9 points, and he also is able to stand his ground.
Oksana flies back, holding that shard. The leather band from it is flailing in, and when she falls, and it drops out of her hand.
As that happens, having used his speed of the adder, the Druid assailant is now going to whip out his quarterstaff, and he's going to take 2 swings at you, Silith.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
First one is a 9 to hit.
That misses.
Second is a 5 to hit.
Misses.
The success of the thunder gets him a little off balance, and he takes 2 very wild swings. Ludmilla.
Oh, shit.
Ludmilla's going to use her bonus action to cast Shroud of Shadows. She kind of goes like that, and all of a sudden this shadow envelops her. It's not like a shadow that stays silent. It's like black, sort of shadowy tendrils are sort of moving in throughout and around her. Oksana and Silith, please make dexterity saving throws for me.
Okay, I guess I can do that.
8.
I did 21.
Your feet become slick, like on ice, but not cold, just almost as though there's grease beneath your feet. Oksana, you slip and you land prone on your back. Silith, you do not.
I'm
There is no
prone.
damage, but you are prone.
I do not like this prone. Save me. I have fallen and I may not get up at the moment.
You'll get back up. You'll get back up.
So, using her bonus action to cast Shroud of Shadows, her movement, her action to cast Grease. Just as her turn ends, she'll look at Muriel and she'll say, I saw how you reacted when I mentioned the Wereraven's death. Did you know him, perhaps? Someone close to Muriel starts to really matter. Silith.
It is time for the cleric to drop her spirit guardians in this campaign.
Yes.
Put my index and middle finger like to her forehead, and she says, "Come to my aid." And all of a sudden, like around her, you see these circa 2003 Amy Brown fairies in Hot Topic, where they're all like, hopefully people listening will get this vibe, very specific, but they start coming out of like the grave and they start to fly up. And I imagine her hand movements are very Kate Bush and the Wuthering Heights music video, but specifically for people listening, I need you to go and YouTube the Gothic version where she comes like out of a like coffin. It's great. It was great.
But
Thank
only
you.
after watching this video
But
entirely.
only after. So she's doing like the Kate Bush, and then like, and she's like, so anyway, she's moving this, and as the fairies come up, there's kind of like this gray overhang.
GM really wants you to make this wisdom saving throw 15.
That's not it. I got 13.
As you start to push this spell out, you see out of the corner of your eye, Ludmilla move her hands and her lips, and suddenly the spell is disrupted, and it just pops out of existence. You do not lose the spell slot. It's as
That's
though,
good.
because it didn't happen, it didn't get used. But she has counterspelled you.
I'm sorry, Kate Bush, for failing you, but don't worry.
Bring her back.
I mean, you are
We'll
running
have
up a
it.
hill.
So am I like running? Am I on the edge of this grease spell? Is that what this is right
Yes,
now?
and as soon as you step out of it, you're out of it.
All right, then that'll be the end of my turn.
You hear voices from within Oksana as they begin inside the Hunger of Hadar. Please roll 3d6 and tell me what you get.
13.
You hear screams from inside as 13 points of damage is done. Coming out of the circle, has to go around the little rock, is this guy.
I wonder if they speak in European accent.
Silith, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Muriel will do
no.
the same. Muriel fails.
Absolutely terrible. That is a 6.
From his hands, a wind tunnel, and it hits you so hard as he casts gusts of wind on you, and he's going to knock you 15 feet back. So again, you don't take any damage. It's almost like you don't even really fall. It's like you're holding it, and then your heels just push backwards. You cannot get enough grip as this huge gust of wind pours through you. That's his turn. The other druids, however, cannot leave the Hunger of Hadar, because otherwise the ritual will break.
Ah,
We will make a group dex check rather than individual ones, and they got a 14.
5 points.
If you were close enough, you would hear from within more screaming as inside in the pitch black, these druids are lashed by acid tentacles that are just kind of squirming all over their body.
How do you like my tentacle, bitches?
You're not sure they heard you, but if they didn't, it's because their life is horrific.
Bro.
That's a good audio clip.
Thank you. Like my
All
tentacles.
right, so that is the druid's turn. All they can do is try to continue with the ritual. Berserk 1, come and try to attack you. Irina will attack him.
Yes. Irina, you are my wonderful best.
That is a hit for... Better roll 7 points that time. Berserker does have advantage since you are laying prone. Just hits. So that's 8 points of slashing damage as this time the big axe comes down and it digs right into your shoulder. Misses your collarbone. Man, that hurts.
Oh man, fucker, this hurts so bad. How many points was this? I was not paying attention.
It was 8 points. 8 from me ex.
Let me say from Silith, cheese and crackers.
Glad we got to relate like this before one of us dies.
No, I don't want to die, but you can.
I mean, chances are. Anyway,
You know, maybe we could be friends.
I have a strange affinity now for Berserker 1 as a side character and one knows backstory.
As he sort of like,
Maybe this is her love
he
interest.
uses his hand to stroke his beard as Irina will come in and try to stab him, which she does.
She's channeling her inner drow.
For 5 more. So she's poking holes in this guy, that's for sure.
I love you.
She twists the blade. Berserker 2 is going to take a swing at Muriel, and that is going to hit for 14 points of slashing. Does catch the collarbone. And as it shatters, you hear Muriel. And Silith, you would see this as you sort of got pushed back. She's still right in front of you. Her skin starts to heal, and as it does, the axe actually gets pushed out of it by the healing.
What?
And
That's
Muriel
cool.
will heal 10 points back as a Wereraven. She is hit with things that are not silver. Springing back, she'll double stab again. 8 points piercing. That's full damage. The first one, it kind of ducks out of the way, but then she's coming up, and with the second one, she skewers this thing. Muriel will come around here, not wanting to get thunderwaved again at the same time. A prone Oksana, loquacious berserker, standing over you. We're going to change his name.
Yes,
Gracious
let's
Berserker.
give him, like, sexy name.
I'm not sure if loquacious is sexy or not, but that's where we're going.
I mean, she takes the Ember Shard, puts it in her bra as she is saying, because I can't imagine she can put it around her neck, takes her hand up again, shooting from her fingertips. She is going to Eldritch Blast the shit out of Ludmilla.
I imagine when Oksana is prone, though, she still looks very stylish. Like she's, on her
I do.
side, like her hands propped up like this.
My shoulder pads, right?
Right.
And she puts the thing in her bra because she has bra. She's like, hey. 14.
14 just misses.
Okay.
Oop.
And she's reached out and she's like, the fuck is what going on with this? Puts it back in her other side of her bra. Sorry, what the fuck is going on with this? Puts it back in the other side of her bra. Maybe this will work next time. She will stand up. All right, baddies. No way. I rolled a 4, and yeah, not gonna happen with a 7 and a 4.
Both Eldritch Blasts fly. When that happens, what are you thinking about the Ember Shard as you miss both?
Maybe he was not cut out for this. And I think she's actually in those 6 seconds. I think that that's putting on. I think she doesn't believe that. So yeah. That's my turn.
It's your turn. Druid Assailant
We're
will...
gonna die.
The Druid Assailant is going to cast Shillelagh. His quarterstaff kind of turns, has this force field around it now, and he will take his 2 swings at Muriel. This hit 9 points of damage. So he swings and misses. Muriel ducks the first one. She can't duck the second one, and that one pops her right on the side of the head.
It is okay. You look really amazing, girl. Makeup will cover it.
Ludmilla, looking at the Hunger of Hadar and looking back at you, Oksana. First, she's going to Misty Step, and then she's going to use her action, and from in front of her, this curtain of mist pours up. And at first, you think you can see her and the statue and everything inside it, but it gets to about 60 feet high or so, and then all of a sudden, it's like it turns opaque. It's still mist, it's not black, but you cannot see through it at all. Oksana, you feel nothing different about the Hunger of Hadar.
You were afraid of this.
Action to cast the Shroud of Mist.
Before the bonus action to ask the viewers, please comment with how fucked up we are making the potential rules here. But you know what? We are going for this and we trust. Sorry, I didn't mean to say you're fucking up the rules, but I just really thought it would be a good idea to include.
We love people to be mean to us.
Yeah.
Speaking of being mean, Oksana, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Once again, you want a 15 or higher.
7.
Out of the grease that you're still standing in, suddenly it's like a spider web of grease swirls all the way up your left leg, and right about at your hip it stops, and you are caught in the entangling slime.
Silith, are you doing this to me?
No, that's not my brand.
You are restrained.
I feel like I'm walking down a catwalk. I've got a gust of wind over to my left. I have grease to my right. I'm looking fabulous. So I am going to saunter sachet
Perfect.
She doesn't have jazz hands because that's too camp for Silith, but I would have jazz hands. I'm going to come over here by my gal pal, Muriel. You know, we're fighting shoulder to shoulder. I'd like to try Spirit Guardians again since Vampir's Bride counterspelled me. All right, so this time I put both hands to my forehead. She's really focusing. The fairies are trying to come out. They're a little, their wings are probably a little tattered. They got kind of counterspelled away last time, but by God, you know, you fall 7 times, you get up 8.
You cannot see anything that's happening inside that mist. But as your DM, I am silent.
Okay, lovely.
Above the table, she is too far away, and she's in there cursing, very upset.
Good. Yes. Underdark Fae. Look very, very beautiful. And then they're like, when they open their mouths, they have like daggers for teeth. I don't know. There's something creepy, kind of siren-y about it because we got to have a little spooky. So I will need wisdom saving throws from Berserker 2, who's not loquacious and not chatty, and Druid Assailant.
Fail.
So now I am going to roll. And for those of you who are listening at home, you're going to go, interesting. Is it going to be necrotic or is it going to be radiant damage? Which you probably already figured out. They will both take 11 points of radiant damage.
This radiant damage dances around them and they both kind of blast it back.
Okay, then that'll have to be my turn.
Sprog is going to use his bonus action to turn the gust of wind on you guys again. So I will need again strength saves.
Nat 20, ladies and gentlemen. Nat 20.
It is
nice.
possible.
Oksana, you see Muriel just like skid, her heels just skid as she tries to go forward. Like the assailant also failed. Silith, I'm going to have you make another strength saving.
Well, the dice give, they taketh away. That is a natural 1, GM.
As you're feeling really good about this gust of wind, you don't notice the vines curling up from beneath you, entangling your legs in them. Loquacious Berserker is in the grease, so Muriel is pushed in the grease. She also succeeds. She's fine. Loquacious Berserker is going to take a swing at you.
Totally does not hit. You are not baddie.
Though he's able to keep his feet, the grease causes him to spin a little bit and his axe kind of flails up in the air like that. The arena is going to stab this druid dude. When Svarog did the entangle, gust of wind goes away because it's also a concentration spell. Druid Assailant is not concentrating on anything. Berserker number 2 made his strength save. So the entangle is still rough terrain. He'll try the wisdom save first, and that is a natural 20. Does succeed the wisdom, but you still get to roll damage for half.
That'll be 5 points of radiant damage.
There's definitely blood pouring out of this guy's nose and mouth.
Good.
He's looked better. Swing is a natural 20.
Can I use
that
ability now?
Is it an ability that takes away nat 20s?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, use it.
So I have as a reaction, Sentinel at Death's Door. As a reaction, when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a critical hit, you can turn that hit into a normal hit. And the effects triggered by a critical hit are canceled. You can use this 4 times per long rest.
The 21 points of damage turns into 9.
I feel like she puts her hand up and she's like, no, stop.
Pretty clutch ability. The blade does manage to carve into you, but not nearly as deep as you put your hand up. He doesn't say anything.
He's not loquacious.
Not a talker, that one. Muriel, first she heals 10 points.
Good for you, Mariel. Good for
Back
you.
to almost full. She's got these short swords and they're just kind of moving almost continuously. She's not super accurate, but she stabs in there. She does it. Oksana, your turn.
Okay. As I understand it, I can cast a spell that does not require concentration when I am concentrating on another spell.
That is correct.
I know my rules. Oksana is gonna fucking cast Fireball.
Oh my gosh. Where? On who? How?
Yes. Burn, baby.
I am going to cast Fireball. I will tell you where in a moment. I am going to reach up and remembering that I had the book all about Soluna, and I am going to call on Soluna and I am going to say, help me, woman, and shoot love or something kind that she's not used to up in the air, and she wants to land it where she can get all of the druids in the circle. And if we can get it on, is it Ludmilla?
Anna, you're crushing it with some area effect spells. Like, go on.
Thank you.
I was just going to give a shout out to our viewers who are commenting, and I want to say thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day. It means a lot. and they crack us up. I feel like our viewers have a great sense of humor, so thank you.
Sana concurs. She loves it when everybody talks about her, but really most people talk about Celith, but she's a baddie as well, so okay. I would like to change what she says if possible, and
Yes.
she's going to raise her hand up, and she is going to say, Soluna, we are women, hear us roar. And fire comes out of her mouth, not ash, and it will go up in the air, come down, or come up through the ground.
So Speed of the Adder, that was his bonus action. He's going to take 2 swings on you
Oh my god.
with the shillelagh. He's not very good with that. That's a nat 1 for a 5. Second one is a 19.
My god.
5 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as you are bonked in the head as he does everything he can to keep you away.
A concentration check.
Yeah.
That was a 4.
As you get bonked on the head, feel the gross retreat. You can barely see that far. As you do, like, even as it goes away, you can't see it all because of the mist, but even there still seems to be a little bit of screaming, like they're very hurt.
Do I get my tentacle back?
You don't, but after a short rest, you can take one of the unpickled tentacles you have and pickle it. So then you can cast it again after your short rest.
Assuming I'm alive, guys.
It only takes half an hour to pickle a thing. Ludmilla's turn. She leans down, and before she does anything, she's going to say to Muriel, "Do you know why I like to dissect my subjects? In the final moments, people reveal their true selves, their deepest fears and regrets. In a way, I know him better than you did." She's going to cast this slime stuff again. Muriel will have to make a strength save. Wait, no, it's a dex save. Natural 20. So Muriel manages to step aside as this stuff comes through. The Berserker does not, so he is held in this slime. He is restrained. Milla, she's going to cast Command on Muriel, and she's going to say, "Come and get." Muriel's going to make a wisdom save, and she's going to fail it. So on her turn, she will have to go towards Ludmilla, which honestly she might want to do anyway. Silith, you are entangled.
All right, I think, yeah, let's try and use my action, I suppose, to get out.
You've got this.
Oh, I do, 18.
Nice.
That's
You
great.
pull your leg, and it is rough terrain, but if you step the right direction, it doesn't matter. You are free.
So I'm going to step to my left, I believe would be the right
Yes.
to get out of this blue box. Okay.
Correct.
So I'm like pulling out, and she's like kind of pushing the vines off of her very stylish traveling shoes. I'm going to cast towards Oksana, do Healing Word, and she will get, my dice are in the way, so I can't see how much I gave you back on D&D Beyond. So hold as we build suspense. You will get 13 points back. And she goes, "Do not lose to a man. Hang in there." And that is her turn.
Did you want to do the move and pop the Berserker?
Dancing over here. This is really good. Wisdom.
That's a 12.
Oh, 19 points of radiant damage.
This dude's looking rough.
Nice.
Not a good day to be the quiet Berserker. Is it too spiteful to cast Moonbeam?
Oh my god, no, you should so do that. Just not on us.
And describe how your moonbeam's different.
With his free action, Svarog will drop the entangle. As he reaches up, he pulls down a little bit of the storm. The moonbeam is pushing the mist down.
That's cool.
And
Moonbeam.
Silith to make
Con save coming right up. That's a 15.
15 succeeds.
Sylvith says a prayer to her goddess as the spotlight is on her.
Why does it always have to be about you, Scylla?
She doesn't want it to be. She wants to go back to the shadows. And yet,
Go. 4 points of radiant damage to you.
that's a 9.
I'm afraid
Dang.
that does drop your spirit guardians. So as you're getting out of the way of the mist beam, you just lose concentration for just a second, and it zips away on you.
Someone said they didn't believe in fairies, and Scylla failed her con save.
Bonus action using Speed of the Adder. You'll move a little bit closer. Silith, I need you to take another con save.
3 in a row. Let's go. That is a 15.
From the ground, you see this cloud of like mites or fleas or mosquitoes or something awful starts to appear around you. How do you like make sure they don't land on you? What do you do to get them off? What do you do to
I'm sorry, the
take
innuendo.
them away from your corporeal body?
I want it to be graceful, but I think with everything going on and she doesn't feel like people are looking at her, she kind of, like when a dog has got like rained on or wet and they kind of do a shake. So she does this like little drow shake, but it's kind of I feel like there's a little grace into it. She's an elf, so like you hear her like chainmail kind of like clink together as she shakes off these ugly buggies.
So they do not land. Strahd grunts a little bit towards you.
She looks around to see if anyone saw her. A not great moment.
Is she a dancer?
Does not seem anyone saw.
Good,
No one
good.
seems to be looking. Loquacious Berserker is going to try to move outside the grease, but to do that, he's going to have to make another save, which he does not. Ah! So he falls prone. Really prone.
Really prone.
So he'll take his swing at disadvantage, and that's a natural 1. He picks up the axe to hit Muriel with it, who's not even looking at him anymore. She's looking dead into that mist. It's like he picks it up, and it carries him over backwards as he slips and lands right in this pile of grease. That's his very sad turn. Rena is going to run and stab this dude.
Yes, please. Sabrina, you are here. We have so much to
that's a
learn
hit.
about each other.
That's a hit for 7 points of damage.
Yes.
That's looking pretty bloodied. He's definitely got bleeding from several places. Berserker number 2 is going to run forward, Silith, but there's no way he can not be in the moonbeam. Silith, you see from behind you, you hear this roar. And this bloody mess of Berserker runs toward... It's the first sound he's made. He's a quiet Berserker. And he runs toward you, and the second the moonbeam hits him, it just vaporizes him, and he just falls down dead.
She like blows a kiss.
Oh well. Muriel grunts and she looks up, and you guys are probably both close enough to see the bird wings pop out of her back. Her face kind of elongates into sort of like a bird, and she's going to take her hybrid form, and she's going to fly towards that mist, as she has been commanded to do. Oksana, your turn. You cannot see. You can still attack someone inside of there, even though you can't see them.
I am going to Eldritch Blast this terrible... Wait, is this the cute one? Is he the one that I was flirting with?
This guy over here, he's lying on his back.
Ooh, okay. 9 and a nat 1, and so 9 plus 7.
It's a 16, which hits.
Yes. 14 force damage.
Oh, goodness. You blasted his guts are partially liquefied inside his body.
She takes her blood ball, like a purplish blood red almost. Since he's right there, she just takes her hand, it goes like the side of his body. Another beam. 14.
Hits a berserker who is basically
Yes.
wearing like a
Nice.
loincloth and boots.
Yes. Okay. That's 5 points of force damage. I'll take the opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack missed you.
Ah, yes. Okay.
This guy's going to try to chase you. Irina will stab him and miss. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
24.
Some of that glitter that you saw from last time comes out, but he overshoots it by far. That was the speed of the adder to cast. He'll now take 2 swings at you with the quarterstaff and miss with both, a 12 and an 11. So this guy's wildly chasing you, and he's throwing fairy fire with one hand and swinging with the others. But you're going exactly where he does not want you to go. He's panicking. You hear from inside as Muriel races up. You hear Ludmilla say, "Would you like to know whether or not he was a coward before he died?"
Oh my god.
Use her action, cast a spell. It's someone that's coming close to her, which is you, Oksana. Oksana, please make a wisdom saving throw.
It's a 21.
Nice. You see this sort of spiral start to go in front of you. And for a second, you start to feel like you're going to be hypnotized. Describe to me how you're able to shake that off and not be hypnotized.
Well, I am imagining, I am starting to see lights and mist around me. Suddenly, I hear Kate Bush, and I am suddenly imagining and hearing running up that hill. Because we are heading up the hill, and I will shake it off. Just
Very
like
good.
Taylor Swift, please. Send me tickets to a show that does not exist anymore. And that is my reaction.
You hear from inside the mist, "It doesn't even matter."
Okay.
Stillith, your turn.
First thing, we're gonna step out of the moonbeam for a little bit here, because it's doing a lot of damage to her sensitive drow skin. I feel like we could get some damage on this guy. All right, I am going to cast Guiding Bolt as I have stepped out of the moonbeam. Does a 14 hit?
Does not hit.
Boo. Okay, so
He
that
has
takes
his bark skin.
That's right. So that takes a spell slot. So let's do. Well, this just stinks. Kind of like walk around here behind I guess this is a campfire. Yeah, so then-
Bonfire. Big.
Bonfire. And in hopes that because I'm behind it, maybe this druid will have to navigate campfire physics. And she's going to stay over here. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Dude man's going to use his action to move the moonbeam. So
I'm making constitution saving throws in my sleep.
so many.
That is a natural 20 plus 3.
Okay. 6 points of radiant damage.
Scylla scowls. She was trying to get out of the limelight. Alas, it follows her.
You are just so amazing. You're glowing.
We can just make it over here. Oksana, make a constitution saving throw for me.
For me,
You need to get a 12.
I will use Dark One's own luck. When you make an ability check or saving throw, you can add a 1d10 to your roll. You can do this after seeing the roll, but before only any of the roll's effects occur, and 4 times per long rest. And that is a 5 of a d10.
Then you do succeed. That's 6 points of radiant damage. In your head, you'll hear,
No moon down here. It's always sunny in Avernus.
it starts to hit you, and it does, but it's like you are able to move a little faster, and he toughens you up on the inside. Is going to use Speed of the Adder to bonus action. He is going to cast Entangle. Oksana, I need you to make a strength save, please.
I'm going to be burning through all of my special new
I know,
skill.
4 of them's nice.
Ooh, 18?
18 succeeds.
Yes.
Svarog's going to actually move, though. Berserker will use half his movement to stand up. Now, as he tries to leave, we'll see if he falls again. He stands just enough to, do the feet forward thing and fall face first into these. He will use the other half of his movement to stand up. And he stands up covered in grease, really head to toe, frankly.
I would like to take this moment to ask our viewers who have stuck around during this fight to identify one sneaky mistake that has happened. Although it still remains fair, but I am interested to see if it is caught by one of you. There might be prize involved from Oksana. I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure what
I
you
don't
want to
know.
get in the mail from Oksana.
It might not be in the mail.
Nice pickled tentacle. All right, Irina will come up and stab my dude again.
Yes.
Running with a rapier out's not the easy. Muriel's turn.
I'm worried. Oh, Muriel.
So Muriel goes inside, and you can't really see what's happening.
Oh, girl.
Can I counter command her to come back out?
So, she's not commanded anymore. Now she's pissed.
Okay. Been there.
Like right now.
From inside, you do hear Ludmilla grunt a little, and then you hear her voice say, "Not just me, though." And then you hear Muriel grunt also. Stuff going on in there. Oksana, your turn. Not entangled, but is rough terrain. 3 is enough. That hits.
11 points of force damage.
That hits.
That'll be 10 for force damage. She looks at the druid. She will run, bark the blue color of the feather of Muriel's hair. Thinks of Muriel, blindly push this ball of blue Muriel toward Ludmilla. It'll bounce back, and she will take it around and slam dunk on it, even though I'm not close.
You hear 2 big grunts from inside.
I hope I didn't hit you, Muriel, but it was beautiful.
You hear, "It was great!" Druid Assailant is not quite as dumb as a berserker. Dash, get to there.
Leave me alone, you assailant.
Speed of the Adder.
What is an adder, man?
Snake.
A snake.
Oksana, I need you to make a Constitution saving.
Hopefully I do not need my little man to help me. 9.
Fail.
I will call on little man. Little man! Oh, I don't have to call. I will think of him. Little man, I need your help, please.
Okay.
That's a 4.
Okay, so that succeeds. This blast of thunder hits you, but it doesn't knock you back. You do take 7 points of thunder damage.
Oksana's. I'm not running uphill anymore. Kate Bush.
Ludmilla, I did learn a nice trick from your friend.
It's not Moonbeam, is it?
It is not. She's going to cast command on Muriel again. Silith, make a wisdom save for me.
Okay.
You're smart.
Pretty decent at these. 24.
24. The same sort of hypnosis thing starts in front of you. How do you make sure you don't get hypnotized?
I imagine that fighting being hypnotized is similar to not getting seasick, and you focus on something in the horizon. So she puts all of her energy and she focuses on, I think, this rock formation that she sees in front of Druid, Assailant, and Oksana. She steels herself in drow fashion, and she does not waver.
You hear inside the moonbeam. Not the moonbeam. You hear inside the shroud of mist. Ugh, so annoying.
I love Ludmilla.
Okay, all right. Oh yeah, that's right. Dang it, now she's leaving. Milla.
Millie.
Why gotta be like this, Millie?
You guys aren't even supposed to be able to see in there.
These are the inside player thoughts.
Yes.
No.
That we wish we
no,
could.
we're going to
I
fix
said
that.
it in a British accent, so there you go. Aw,
Oh
man.
Yeah, you can't see nothing.
Aw,
I should have done that right the first time. Yeah, you know she's in there somewhere.
okay. This is big ass like darkness that suddenly got darker.
Okay. All right. Silith, your turn now.
Okay, let's see if I can map this correctly. So Silith is going to walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 of her walking speed. She is going to summon her guardians again. And I believe this would can do circle again with 15.
Svarog fails his con save.
Good. Fairies, they're coming back. Just like a Hot Topic trend, you cannot kill an Underdark Fae.
I love Hot Topic.
Yeah.
If Hot
Oh my
Topic
gosh.
would like to sponsor this,
We can have
badass-
t-shirts made.
Yes, we will wear it.
I was hoping for a Metro PCS if that still
Oh my
exists.
god, Joe, I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Why?
And I imagine when Spirit Guardians are called the second time, after they've been a little beaten and battered, like the fairies like come up, and now instead of having their hair like flowing and looking very fake, they've pulled it back and they've got maybe like a pauldron and like a little more armor. They're like ready, and so let's see. So you said Svarg failed his con save for
He did.
Moonbeam. So then I guess I will need wisdom saving throws, right? From Druid Assailant and Svargi.
Hang on a second. The assailant succeeds. Svarog fails.
So for Svarg, he will take 14 points of radiant damage.
Ooh. The other guy takes then 7.
And please remind me, taking a potion for this game, what does that entail?
If you do it as a bonus action, then you roll.
Okay.
If you do
If
it
you
as an
take it as an
action,
action.
you don't have to roll, you just get the max.
Okay, I'm gonna make the call to hold.
As this whole pitch happens, you both realize that the druids inside that were moaning from the hunger of Hadar are not moaning anymore. You do hear the chanting, though. Chanting continues, and above you, thunderstorm, which has never stopped, never rained, dry lightning, starts to rumble with thunder even harder. Svarog the druid is going to step out of the spirit guardians.
Oh no.
A constitution saving throw, please.
Come on, big money. 21.
Success. The moonbeam comes down right on top of you, but it's almost like you're ready for it this time. So that is 5 rounded down to just 2 points of radiant damage. The moonbeam just barely hits you. You do need to, since you took damage though, you will need to make a concentration check for the spirit guardians.
I rolled a 7.
Ooh.
So
It's been fun playing with everybody.
No,
guys.
everybody.
just as you duck the moonbeam for what I think is the second time in this combat, the spirit guardians fall away for the second time. Svarog, seeing what has happened, will give you a gross smile. Use Speed of the Adder to do that. Cast Infestation and try to throw bugs at you. I think this might be another Constitution saving throw.
Cheese and crackers. We're just really messing on my executive function here. We're just like, let's really try and focus. I am being very honest. I rolled a nat 1. I rolled a nat 1 on that, +3, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So as these bugs penetrate you and you start to wave them away, you take just 2 points of poison damage, but I need you to roll a d4 to see which direction you squirm away from them.
Oh, okay, that's a 2.
A 2.
We do not have anybody else. We cannot.
A 2.
Where's everybody?
A 2 is okay. You did not want a 4.
Okay, great.
You're going to squirm as though Svarog put the bugs behind you, and you kind of leap forward to get away.
Should I, not look at the map?
I think it would be awesome if
She doesn't
you
die.
don't look at the map until it's your turn. The Berserker will finally be able to get out of this, and he will run his Berserker way He'll use his action to dash, which gets him to...
He doesn't have to.
So, Scylla, there's so much going on. The moonbeam, you duck, you forgot the spirit guardians, and then bugs, and now there's not only a berserker, but a berserker covered head to toe in Crisco, racing towards you with his axe in the air. And
Scylla's just having a case of the Mondays.
And he's sort of hard to see, but then he runs past the firelight, and he kind of gleams like Edward in Twilight in the sun.
Aww.
And that's his
This
turn.
is the skin of a killer.
Irina's turn now. Irina's gonna say, we've got to get into that shroud. She will use her cunning action to dash. Before she goes in, she will fire the crossbow at the druid assailant. Miss Irina with a natural 20. So as she's racing by, she pivots it on the spot and fires, and she gets this guy right in the neck. 10 points of damage to the druid assailant, who has exactly 10 hit points. So Irina turns, she fires the crossbow. It takes him through the throat. There's a little tiny spurt of blood on you, Oksana, as this guy right next to you just kind of collapses. As he does,
Your blood tastes gross.
his eyes flick up to you as though, wow, one final insult, eh? Irina runs as she hits this sort of opaque part of the shroud and disappears within it. You hear her grunt. Oh!
Oh my gosh, this not looking at the map is freaking me out.
She's disappeared, but you do hear a grunt of pain as she does.
Irina, I cannot see you. I don't know what is going on.
She'll yell out, the thing hurts, but I'm inside it now, and it's okay.
GM, what blood type did the guy who just die have?
Gross. This is
So
blood type.
I feel like you guys would both prefer negative, so we're going to call it B positive. I feel like if it were like A negative, you
What
guys
gave you
would
that
be
idea?
like,
That's
oh, the bitterness is just, I don't know, the bitterest sweet ever is what you asked
positive.
for. So this is the bitterest possible blood, which would have been good, which makes this a very positive. It's like B double positive.
I'm documenting this for notes so we have this forever because I love
This is key.
Yep.
This is key.
Yep. Yep.
Honestly,
it's this
yeah.
kind of flavor that you only get on RollQ.
RollQ. Let me tell you.
Only RollQ. Name another stream that's talked about how blood types taste. You can't.
I am just finding out so much that I did not know that I could do. And it's been a while.
I feel like that's a metaphor for a lot in life. It's very empowering.
Liberating. That's what I've been living.
From inside this thing, Muriel's crying out.
Muriel, are you okay in there? I am afraid for you. There is silence that the DM does not need to fill. I will just talk and scream. Stillith, go save her. You know blood types.
So
Cut.
you do hear a cry from Muriel, but it's like a battle cry. And she seems to move in your stereo headphones. She seems to move from left to right. There's a grunt from Ludmilla, and there's a matching from Muriel. It happens twice.
I would just like to say that this darkness is not brought by Scylla. I did not cast this. You did good.
Oksana,
Ooh.
it is your turn now.
How are the viewers looking to the right?
The viewers are by the campfire and they are roasting marshmallows, but every once in a while they look sort of worried and they burn a marshmallow and then they say, darn, and they have to start over. Some are. Some just eat the marshmallows and they don't care whether we live or die. I mean, whether you live or die. I always live. And die. Oh,
But not hot dogs.
sorry.
After having seen her friends completely disappear in front of her eyes, I think at this point she's just throwing caution to the wind and she's going to run directly into the circle mist.
Just cold, almost deadness as you step through. I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 9, and I get to... I found something out. That I get to do something. I get to roll a d10.
Add the d10. Okay.
It's a 5.
14. 14 is a failure.
No.
You need
Okay.
15.
I am not failing.
So,
I wish we had a bard to inspire us.
okay. You take 10 points of necrotic damage
Oh my god.
as you enter this thing, and you are slowed as this pain just rips through you and brings you to within an inch of your life. You see this statue. The green gem inside of it is starting to glow and pulse. The druids are still chanting. They all look a little sick to their stomachs, and half of them are burnt. Their hair's burnt completely off from the fireball that you laid on them. But they are still alive and they are still chanting. As you look up in the air to your right, you see Ludmilla still with this spirit shroud on her, and you see Muriel in her hybrid form stabbing both with short swords, but every time she does, she hurts too, as though that shroud that Ludmilla has gives out exactly as much damage as she takes. Irina is right next to you. She got blasted with this thing too, though not quite as badly as you.
Oksana runs in and she's hit. She sees Irina.
She hit too, and she's recovered. It doesn't look like she got hit as badly as you did.
Okay.
But she's got her crossbow and she's aiming as though she's going to start picking off druids.
Okay. She runs
Her next
in.
turn.
She's already got her Eldritch Blast ready to go. And right when she gets hit, she freezes for a moment and she immediately shoots her Eldritch Blast at the first one she can see, which is a Druid 2.
Okay.
And 24. Let me see.
24 hits.
How do I know if that was a nat 20 or not?
It should turn green when you roll on D&D Beyond, but what is your attack? Is it +5, +6?
Oh, it's +7. Sorry. I can
So
add.
then if 27 is a nat 20.
Okay.
Anything less than that is not.
And 13 force damage
13.
for that.
The force damage blasts this guy, and he doesn't even have time to look past you.
Can I narrate?
As he falls down, please.
Okay. She's already has her Eldritch Blast going, and it, who was she just thinking about? Hold on. Where's my paper? Oh. She was just thinking. Okay, she hears a heartbeat as she's pushing this forward, and it's this deep purple shooting at the druid, which knocks her more back into herself, if that makes sense. She's leaning forward and then back. And then you can describe how it hits.
So this guy is kneeling, and his hands are up towards this statue. And as you hit him, his hands drop, but the knots of the tree of the effigy that the knots of the tree that the effigy is made out of are wrapped so much around him that other than his hands falling and his head goes to the side, he's held up. And as you notice, these guys are all completely tied and woven into this thing,
But he's-
as though the thing itself is holding them. You do also know that with one dead, the lightning continues to swirl, the gem continues to pulse, the chant continues to go. So apparently killing one is not enough.
Okay. She notices when she sees the druid become enveloped and held up by this thing that you just described. She suddenly sees this dark purple Eldritch Blast bounce back to her, immediately invigorating her, and she channels it back to now Druid 1, and the invigoratingness is the 10 points for that she gets back for killing. What is it called? Darkwind's Blessing?
I can't remember, but it's cool.
Well, I want to say it because I want to make sure everyone knows that I know what I'm doing.
I don't remember what it's called.
It is called Dark One's Blessing. So,
It's blessing. Beautiful.
yes. Dark One's Blessing.
As that invigoration happens inside, the little man goes, "Yeah, baby."
Okay. It was a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Yes.
It's very distracted.
A 10 force damage. And she will just hold her hands there for way too long. And kind of just frozen. I don't know. My mind just went somewhere. And as a free action, she will yell backwards and just say, "Silith, get your ass in here. It is scary." And that's
Oh, I love scary.
and that's my turn.
So this one gets blasted, and he looks to falter, but he's able to keep his hands up. It is Ludmilla's turn. Oksana, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
7. Wait, no. 13. She rolled 13, and then I don't get to do that anymore. A 13.
So your total is 13. 13 fails. Ludmilla looks down at you, and she says, "Halt." Oksana, with your next turn, you cannot do anything. All you can do is halt and stop, and that will be your entire next turn, as you have been commanded to stop.
So, Silith. This is. She said halt. I'm probably about right here now.
Maybe you could, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Can't see any of this. I'm just listening through the void.
So yeah, Ludmilla does that, and she just continues to be engaged with Muriel. Silith, it is your turn. Irina and Oksana have both gone literally screaming into this shroud of mist. You do hear sounds from inside that they seem to be alive, at least.
I mean, this is like a Tuesday night in the Underdark. Like, people screaming in the abyss. Like, wow, it sounds like a great party, whatever.
Heal yourself
So-
before you heal others. You cannot be.
When the pressure in the cabin changes, please put your mask on before helping
same
others.
thing exactly.
See, we're becoming the hive mind.
Just when on
Oh,
planes.
gosh. Okay, all right. Where do I want to cast? Okay. All right, so I am going to put my oxygen mask on first. I am going to use my bonus action as Healing Word. And I'm going to cast this at level 1. So, Scylla takes hold of her holy symbol and she says, "Loth, I will fight on a little longer." And she heals herself. And what does her healing magic look like? I just always think of Sylph on that meme where it's like, I'm a healer, but like the guy's got like, you guys know what I'm talking about, the meme? No? Okay, I'll put it in the chat later.
Comments. Viewers.
When she heals her like one little braid, it just like all of a sudden there's like a little bit of air and like aura. Like, if she had her hair down, it would look like an Herbal Essence commercial. It would look really great.
It's like that one image that I wanted to use. It's like your hair. I told Q, I was like, I really want to use it because your hair.
While you're rolling, I need to pause for a second for childcare.
Nothing like almost dying inspires absolute hunger.
Guess we're gonna take the plunge into the darkness, find out what this party's all about. So
You got this.
Silith is going to walk. I guess this is like 1-2 steps as she crosses the threshold.
Go ahead and make a Constitution save.
I love those. I'm doing so many. I'm getting really good. And by really good, I mean I rolled a 10.
10 total?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm nervous.
You rolled very poorly. You take 6 points of necrotic damage as you pass through this thing.
Oh, that's cute.
I rolled a 4 and 2 1s. You see what she sees now. The ritual is still happening. It's chaotic. It's very loud. Lightning is sort of coming down every few seconds. There's a blast of lightning hitting this gem. The gem is about, whole thing's about 50 feet high. The gem's about 30 feet off the ground. And you can actually see where it is with the sticks kind of around it as these druids chant. A bloodied Muriel is fighting hard.
Wood vibrations. That's this episode.
How does that compare to like other, I don't know, drow seance parties? Seems pretty,
I mean, the deaths are probably going to be equal in the end.
Okay. All right.
It might be a little loud. Probably a little gauche as well. And like tacky.
This is too tacky to be camp.
No hot dogs.
All right.
And you are slowed.
Oh, man, I'm just...
Which is half movement, and if you have to make a dex save, it's not going to go great.
I wanted to... Can I see Ludmilla
Absolutely.
as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was trying to find the range on this, and I can't find the range on this. So I want to utilize Turn Undead.
Okay.
There it is. Okay, but it doesn't say my range here under my channel divinity. So she looks over and she reaches out her hand, and it's not as cool as Oksana's Eldritch Blast because she hasn't utilized this too much sans when she thought the trees were undead because the plants weren't well taken care of. She thought they were dying. So she reaches out her hand and says towards Ludmilla, you shall leave us. And this like white beam of light out of the house symbol on her hand like shoots forward. And also because of my grave background, play on words, I have Seer Undead. So when I use Turn Undead, any undead that fails a saving throw takes 4d8 radiant damage.
Whew. Okay. What kind of save am I making here?
That's great. That's what I was trying to find. Hold please.
You guys hear me chewing?
I cannot.
Okay.
Fails its saving. Does it give me any more information? With you can roll a number whenever you use Turn Undead, you can roll a number of d8s equal to your wisdom modifier, minimum of 1d8, and add the rolls together. But it doesn't.
I'm also looking, and it is very annoying.
We'll just dip it into...
Should not be this difficult. It's a wisdom save.
Okay. I was thinking we would go along.
Okay, yeah, wisdom save. So, she will make said wisdom save. That's a 9.
And I guess this is up against my... Words are hard. Where's not my... Normally it'll tell me what number, but I should also know like what it should be up against. I think like all my saving throws have been like 15, but...
I think they're all 15, yeah.
Right? Okay.
9 fails pretty regardless, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's 15.
That's right.
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
It's not great. Okay, so I am rolling 4 d8s for radiant damage. That will be 22 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
Damage.
So, as you cast this spell, describe what it looks like going through her body.
So, as the beam of light reaches Ludmilla, her eyes light up so that her like pupils disappear. And what's the thing where you put your hand on it and like your hair sticks straight up? You know, like
The static.
like,
Static?
yeah.
Like the little thingy? Yeah.
Yeah, the little
At like
thingy.
the science
yeah.
museum.
Yeah, that thingy.
The Science Museum thingy.
That's what I imagine her hair looks like, and it's just like these radiant lights just like shooting out, and her hair just sticks straight up.
She
And it messes up her
cries out,
outfit.
and she sort of looks down at you like she's like shocked.
This bitch is shook.
Viewers are going to choose one of you to roll a d12.
Ooh.
What's that, viewers? So odd is Oksana, And even is Silith? Okay, you want to roll or should I? Okay, I will.
This feels like Blue's Clues, and I'm really excited.
Adora.
Silith, will you roll a d12?
Oh no! Dang it, Blue's
Tell me
Clues.
what you get.
Where's the map?
Sorry, I was overwhelmed by the emotion. You said a D12.
Yes. Tell me what you get.
4.
4. Nothing happens.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll just stop
So
looking at the map now and...
Svarog, for his turn, is first going to move the moonbeam.
I hate Moonbeam.
But he can't. No, he's not, because he can't see anything.
Ugh.
So he's going to have to run through here himself,
And Moonbeam
which means
is the
he is going to have
concentration.
to. Not only that, but he's got to make the con save to see how much damage he takes.
Yeah.
So
What happens to your Moonbeam now, bro?
he
Wouldn't
failed
be nice.
with a 5. So he's going to take. I continue to roll bonkers against myself. He's going to take 16 points of necrotic damage. It's
Sure
as though
is.
he thinks he's going to be immune to this, and he was not. He's looking pretty rough, folks. He now has to make another con save to see if he can keep that moonbeam up. That's a natural 1. So he blasts his thing. He kind of looks, realizes he doesn't have his moonbeam. He's going to use his Speed of the Adder to cast a spell at you, Silith. Hey, Silith, guess what?
What?
You're supposed to guess.
He dies. He kneels. He recognizes that I'm superior and was like, I'm so sorry for wasting your time, ma'am.
Silith, make a con save.
You know, I was trying to manifest something.
That was so
many
good.
con saves.
Natural 20, ladies and gentlemen. Wah, wah, wah.
Excellent. So then you take half damage on the Thunder Wave.
Why is she
I
taking?
feel so
I mean,
deflated.
Yes.
And I rolled really well. So half damage is 7 points of thunder damage, but you do not get moved back.
Well, maybe I
That's
spoke too
good.
soon.
I will never
Might die.
understand
So,
this. Nat
Having
20.
used Speed of the Adder as a bonus action, he now gets to swing at you with his quarterstaff. But he does not have Shillelagh,
Good God.
because that was not cast, and he has a terrible... Oh, only get 1 swing, not 2 swings.
I hope
And
so.
that's 10. So that is going to miss. So he comes almost out of sort of a instinct. He throws this thunder towards you, and then he takes a sort of pathetic swing. That's his turn.
She looks at him and says, I hate you. That's it.
He looks like there's so much death running out of his body that he's not sure how he even feels about anything. Speaking about feeling, here comes the greasy berserker running through the thing. Ah!
You cut out. It was.
I really did not anticipate them to follow.
He
I
fails
would've-
his con save. Well, as good against myself. He takes 11 points of necrotic damage.
I feel like Q, you should start eating so that it's like we're so approachable and so like everybody's like it's dinner
DMs
time.
never eat. DMs never eat.
Yes, whole
There was
cashews.
one time, years ago, when I first started, that we were like, hey, you were like, hey, I'm going to DoorDash something. Do you want something? I was like, yeah.
I
And I took
remember.
1 bite. And 4 hours later, I took 1 bite.
And you are not a cold French fry person or
Oh,
reheated.
no. So the berserker comes through and is totally bleary, but he is okay to take his big axe swing at you. In bloodied frenzy, Scylla, does a 14 hit you?
No, thank Loth.
So as he starts to, this thing blasts him, He's happy to be alive, but as he swings, the Crisco grease makes the axe slip a little bit, and it kind of goes like that.
Maybe it's
And he misses.
holy oil. It's just rubbed down with holy oil and shoved through the door.
What did Londo call it? Hoily?
Oily.
Hoily.
Oily.
Little hoily. Maybe it'll light on fire. Irina is going to just come to here, and she's going to shoot at Druid number 1 and miss. So she shoots the crossbow bolt. It just misses, and she's really mad because she knows this dude is almost dead. But she kind of looks back, and she's like, come on, let's keep it going. That's her turn. Muriel.
Oh, Muriel.
Muriel is too angry to know that she should let Ludmilla turn away and not damage her so that she will run from the undead. But Muriel is possessed with a fury. Would anyone like to try to persuade Muriel not to attack? DC's high.
I'm not playing a charismatic character this time. I almost just out of reflex was like, yeah, I can do it. Wait.
Yes, I will.
What are you going to say?
It is not worth it. She is inefficient.
As you use the word inefficient to emotionally appeal
She's...
to.
Oksana is
Inefficient is the
literally
second
like...
least emotionally appealing word. Protocol is the first one. No! Follow the protocol!
I'm just saying she's like thinking of Cormac and like inefficient. Like, oh, can we back it up? Can we walk?
As I am a benevolent DM, I will allow you to make this persuasion check as a straight roll, and I will not impose disadvantage due to your clinical nature. But your DC's 20.
Oh God! So it's persuasion.
Persuasion.
Phil's just shaking her head.
Oh man. Hold on. Let me just make sure I don't like have any special stuff. Anything good? Do I have anything good? I don't think I do. That was, I believe, a 12 or a 13 something, not a 20.
Roll. I was going to say your persuasion must be really high.
My persuasion is 8.
So, and you rolled at, what'd you roll?
No,
12?
it was total. It was 13.
Gotcha. I apologize.
12
You're
or 13.
absolutely right. And so it does not even appear that Muriel hears you.
It was inefficient, both me trying and you. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, pausing again for childcare.
I love my children.
It's out there. So Muriel is going to take her 2 swings. And the first one's going to hit, as is the second, but it is going to shake Ludmilla out of her fear. Nothing can shake her out of being blasted with radiant damage, though. 8 plus 5, 13. So Ludmilla gets double stabbed, and as she grunts, again, Muriel grunts as well. It's as though every time Muriel stabs, the same pain is coming to her. And you see also that, and you sort of recognize this from listening, that it doesn't seem like Muriel is healing the way that she often does.
Oksana just literally is going to say in free action, stop hurting yourself. It is not worth it, even though she can't speak. And to be quite honest, I am frozen. So really, should I even have made that persuasion?
You cannot move or take an action. There's nothing about command that says you must halt your mouth.
You must halt your mouth. I want to say this.
Okay. I think that's Muriel's turn. It is. Oksana, with your turn, you do nothing. Would you like to say something while you're doing nothing?
Yes. Viewers, listeners, you are amazing. Thank you for joining us and making s'mores. I would like you to bring the s'mores inside this place, sit around the druid fire, and hang out with me while I have to wait. That was 6 seconds. She spoke really fast.
And that's your turn. Sorry, 1 minute.
Who?
She's like, there's a lizard. It's like, just
Who?
Abby. She's worried about a lizard. Oksana, that's your turn. Ludmilla is going to turn to you, Silith. And Silith, I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I was ready for... Okay, wisdom I could do, by God. I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
By God. I got a 19.
19. You feel her voice in your mind telling you to flee, but it does not work. And she again just kind of has this crazed sort of look on her face.
Silth is like, welcome to the other voices in my head. It's a cacophony.
As this happens, she has no bonus action to take. She has reactions, but no bonus action, so that is her turn. She's going to...
I feel like Oksana and Silith are just different versions of the same character. It's like, oh, I would have said that in a different world. Yeah, okay.
Actually, she's going to use her
Different
50
flavors.
feet of flying speed to come behind this thing.
That we can't see.
She will take the attack of opportunity from Muriel, who hits, once again hurting everyone.
Oh, wait. I'm not looking at
I know. I saw you looking, and then I was like, oh, I gotta look. And
Sorry. I'm looking right at the camera, and I'm
Okay.
looking at our audience.
You do notice that having taken some radiant damage, Ludmilla also does not heal.
Radiant.
Silith, your turn. Surrounded by greasy men.
I need better area of effects, but I don't know what's going to happen right now.
oh my gosh.
Well,
Okay.
folks,
It's been a great game.
these guys are both looking rough.
You can do it.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Even though I can't speak. I mean, it's not my turn.
It's not Told the Dead. People listening, it's not what I'm doing. I just lost what I wanted to do.
A ring-a-ding-ding. Oh my god.
Ring a ding 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 ding.
That was the best. Editing that
So,
gave
like-
me life.
You can ring my bell.
Robin Hood's my favorite Disney movie, but close second is Disney taking on Hunchback of Notre Dame, because I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in that focus group, and they're like, this will go well with the kids, right? We'll throw some gargoyles in. I am going to cast Word of Radiance, and her
Okay.
words of radiance are, go away, you stinky men. I know this spell is just one word, but I think I can use more here.
Words of radiance. So that is an emanation, is that right?
Yes,
All right,
It
you
is.
can get both of them.
10 within
What
5
shall
feet.
what shall they roll?
I think it's time to throw this back in the court. I would like a Constitution saving throw, please.
Berserker rolls a 2 for a total of 5. Svarog rolls a natural
Alrighty.
20
Ooh.
for a 21.
Sad, but all right. Well, Berserker, let's see how much damage you take. 9 points of radiant damage to Berserker.
Yeah.
I wish I could screenshot this. He has exactly 9 hit points. This is the second time this has happened. So
We can screen
whatever
it.
word you say radiates through him. And
Can she flick his forehead?
your finger's going to get greasy.
Oh, thank you. She does not flick his forehead. She just blows hopes he topples over.
The radiance gives him a lovely, bodybuilder competition sheen before he falls down dead,
Yay.
collapsing to the ground.
Yay.
The herd continues to thin. As we reach the end of the round, the viewers choose you, Oksana, to roll a d12.
Oh, D12.
While she is rolling that beautiful bean footage, I am using my bonus action to heal. Healing
Excellent.
words. It's a different word.
Shame on the DM for not asking you if your turn was over.
I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm trying to stay alive.
And I am trying to find a D12. 7.
Nothing happens with a 7.
See, nothing happens. Except I'm standing here.
So,
Waiting.
Don't you know I'm still standing.
Wonder if I put this on. Does this affect my speech pattern? I don't know. I feel like
That's cute.
I feel
Hey, Silith, guess what?
Oh my god, please, no. I am hurting. Yes, I will roll Constitution.
no.
I'm rolling.
To Svarog's last spell slot.
Good. It's a 22.
That is so plenty.
She's got a lot of practice.
Somehow she constitutes better and better as the day goes by.
If you focus hard enough.
That is 9 rounded down to 4 points of thunder damage.
Lord have mercy, I'm so glad I healed.
Svarog will take his swing now, having used Speed of the Adder to cast that spell. And this time, he misses again. So, fighting purely on instinct at this point. Svarog is kind of shooting the spells, but waving at you. That's all he can do. Irina, very pissed off, is going to run to this guy and literally just pull her rapier like that and run forward to try to stab this jerk person. And that is a 6.
Oh my god.
So she runs and it's just, there's all these roots in the way and she trips just a little bit. And she says a very, very, very loud expletive. That's her turn. Muriel.
Oh, Mira.
Oh, Muriel.
No, gal pal. No. Oh, wait. No, I can't look over there. Goodbye.
So this is, so this is now happening all behind this.
I've got my therapy.
Muriel just absolutely wailing away at the worst possible time.
Muriel.
So that is 12. However, with a non-magical weapon, these are rounding down. Muriel's blood continues to spill onto the ground as the hungry roots lap it up. Oksana, it is your turn.
I can move. Whew. I can move, right?
Everything is normal.
Everything is normal, and that I did not mean to click this button. Okay. Let me look at the map for the first time in a long time. In forever. Okay. How are we looking? And why are the viewers not in this circle?
The viewers have an inside camera, so they can stay safely outside while still viewing the inside.
Oh,
it's like how
smart.
when they play poker on TV, there's the little camera that shows the cards.
Clever girl. Okay.
So the druid next to Irina looks terrible. Svarog looks terrible. The ritual continues. The heart pounds, and it's starting to get faster.
Okay. She'll move
Time is of the essence.
5, and she feels her heart beating really, really hard and fast, which normally isn't the case. And all of a sudden, she opens her mouth as though she was going to yell. Instead, this silvery, milky, disgusting, metallic ooze shoots out at Svarog and someone else at the same time. So let's see. That's an 18 to hit
18 hits.
for 13 force damage.
Boom. Silith, you see that Svarog is hit right in the chest by this force damage. He falls outside the circle.
Like, dead?
Yeah?
So my points.
You can't see
I
outside
can't
the
stack
circle.
My points, right? My temporary hit points.
No, but if you've gotten hit, you can go back up to 10. But I don't know that you've gotten hit.
Well, I have I have 1 real hit point left, and then 10 temporary.
Yeah,
So
the
no.
10 temporary stay
Right. Okay.
until you lose some.
So at the same time as this disgusting, milky, metallic, almost frothy exorcist kind of vibe vomit shoots at Svargog, why are these names? Whatever. It's going to shoot at Druid 1 as well. So, and it actually literally just goes 2 separate, like she just is like, and it goes, 2 separate ways. Ooh, that was a nat 20 for 27.
Where are we shooting at?
Can I change it? It was Druid 1.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that. I've never done
So,
Crunch.
ever.
so are you asking how to do this damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you start at 10. 10 is the max of your die. So now roll your d10.
Okay.
So 10 plus that number.
4.
So 14, and now you add your modifier, your +5.
Are you quizzing me?
No, I whatever your modifier is, I don't know if it's +5 or not.
Oh, gotcha.
It is +4,
It is
maybe?
+4.
It's +4. So that's 10 plus your roll of 4 plus 4. So 18.
18.
Super dead.
Dead. And then she will just react all of a sudden, and she's just got like metallic, like metal, like falling down her face. And
Are we-
What is this?
I'm not close. I don't know. Am I close enough to offer you like a handkerchief?
I don't think we're beyond that point. It's like,
Okay.
yeah.
If you'd like to make a dexterity save for free to see if the handkerchief is aerodynamic enough to travel the 15 feet between
Yes.
you, I will allow it.
I would love to, because this handkerchief is made of the finest spider silk and
Oh.
also has. I rolled a nat 1.
So,
And she's like got all of this like
so
silvery.
Silith, as you pull the thing out, as you go like that, it just goes outside the circle, and it kind of it's out now. It's gone,
Oksana's like,
gone, perhaps forever.
I got it. This is really disgusting. And
Oh,
she
man.
will continue, probably not in the best between the two of them. And that is my 10. Or, no, sorry. She's going to turn towards Silith and be like, what the fuck was this? Meaning the handkerchief. This is whatever, but anyway, that's my turn.
I was trying to be nice, but Loth does not want me to be nice, and she stole my handkerchief.
It was inefficient. Why is that the word?
End of turn.
End of turn. Sorry.
End of turn. Okay. So she is going to have to get to where she can see you, which is going to mean an attack of opportunity for Muriel, who continues to absolutely wail away on the both of them.
It's so strange. Are they related?
It's that Spirit Shroud that Ludmilla cast at the very beginning, sort of surrounds her in darkness. So every time someone hits her while she has that, they take damage too. And because it's necrotic damage, Muriel is not regenerating.
Oh.
Ludmilla is, because she did not take radiant damage this turn. Oksana, make a wisdom saving throw.
20.
There you are.
Yes.
You hear in your head, flee. But as you push it away, the little man inside your head says,
Oh, no, you don't.
And
We have art to make.
Oksana will say, you don't speak for me. We have art to make, he say.
she looks confused at the word art. That's the end of her turn. Silith,
Hey,
your turn.
what's up? Okay, let me look at the map. What's going on?
There's still druids, but other than, like, you guys are starting to pick this off. You do
Okay.
get the sense as everything builds that there is a limited amount of time that you have left.
Okay.
As between these sticks, you see this, the jewel is almost pulsing almost continuously now.
Dude, this is me, the player, because I don't remember. With this jewel, did Silith hear anything about what I need to do with it? Or should I just go after the vampire lady?
So the jewel is one of the jewels they use to grow the wine. However,
Oh.
Kavan said that the druids needed this jewel as a spell focus to create this animation.
You know what? I don't know why, but I want her to cast Guiding Bolt like she's knocking an arrow. So she's going to reach out behind her, and this like really thin line of silver like appears through her fingers, like more spider silk imagery, because the handkerchief is gone. We have to bring it back. And then there's going to be like a silvery like mist that starts to form the bow. And she is going to aim it right at this, where this statue's heart would be.
Okay.
And
the jewel is the heart.
Ooh.
The jewel. Okay. I am going to aim it at this jewel.
Okay.
And I don't know, do I need to roll to see if I hit for a jewel?
You do.
Okay.
It's not moving, so the AC won't be high, but it is small enough. It's not automatic.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Go team.
Okay, so that is going to be 10 points of radiant damage as the arrow flies.
The arrow bolt slams into this thing. Radiant damage flashes through it. There's a little poof. The sticks that were surrounding, the cage, as it were, surrounding this jewel is gone. The jewel itself remains, but it is now totally unprotected, and it weaves slightly, but continues to pulse.
Are we supposed to...
However,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
Are we supposed to return it?
He asked you to.
Oh, okay.
It was less of a concern than
Obviously.
life and death, but he did say, well, he did tell you it would be, if you returned it, it'd be free wine for life,
Done.
Oh, great.
which may
Philip
mean
doesn't
something.
drink, so...
Which may mean something.
Oksana
to,
doesn't really either. Lies.
So, given that this thing is now open,
Exposed.
Silith, roll 2 d12s and tell me the highest roll.
Kill myself right now. This. Oh, it added them together. The highest one was 7.
Ooh.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Irina will take her turn and race to try to kill this dude. That is a 7.
Ooh.
Irina's discombobulated since she came through this thing.
And she's
That shot to the throat was good, but
she's not taking any damage. Like normal.
she's not taken any damage. Nobody's turned on Irina in this particular fight. She did take damage running through the shroud,
Okay.
so perhaps that could not be helped. Muriel just continues her battle.
Uriel, listen. Let it lie.
Make a persuasion check as you say that aloud.
Let it lie, she say.
DC still 20.
25.
Oh!
So as Muriel starts toward her, Ludmilla turns toward Muriel and just continues to sort of smile. But Muriel hears you, turns her head towards you, and suddenly veers, and she's going to race straight down and try to dive bomb this druid instead.
Yes. Uriel, you're letting it lie. I love it.
And that's going to be a hit. And as she dive bombs, that is 6 points plus an extra 2d6, which is 8 for a total of 14. Number 3 was not fireballed, so he's not in as bad of shape. He is going to have to make a strength saving throw to remain upright, which he makes. So he is upright. Muriel still gets her second attack, though this one is normal. That's going to hit again for 6 more. So having been sort of shaken out of this reverie and finally understanding the task at hand, Muriel comes down and starts to just stab away at one of these druids. And he's alive and breathing, but he can't do anything because he has to hold this ritual. Oksana, it's your turn.
Going to attack. And I got a wig hair in my therapy.
Maybe it'll help.
All right. She immediately kind of wipes off her shoulder pads and amazingness and reaches out toward Druid 3
and says, "Stop it." Very basic. And
Classic.
tries to go with the Eldritch Blast. And if we do well, I will say what it looks like. Woo! 24.
24 hits.
Stop it. And out of her fingertips come spider silk all the way toward his chest. New spider. Force damage of 7.
7. 7's enough to take this one down. Boom. So between getting stabbed in the back by Muriel and force damage, he also keels over.
She's got her spider hand, but even though it worked, it still got spider like silk on it, and she does the ping pong back, and she's now like stuck with like, I don't know, that marshmallow goo stuff. I don't know. And she pushes it again to Druid 12 and says, "You are irrelevant." And that is for 9. Dang.
9. He's irrelevant, but he is efficient.
Oh,
This one misses.
it's gross stuff. I don't want to use
Kind
it
of trying to
again.
shoot around arena. It's hard.
I'm just trying. And just to move, I think she'll go about right there. And that's her turn.
Ludmilla is going to cast command on Muriel,
Oh, Lucy.
who fails. Ludmilla will just say, "Drop." And Muriel, almost as though they leap out of her hands, drops both her short swords onto the ground.
No.
She'll have to use her action to pick them up. Ludmilla will fly back around to try to get out of sight. That's her turn. Silith,
All right.
Has anyone tried to attack me?
not in some time. Not tonight, actually.
Okay, I was
The only
just going to
damage you
say.
took was the only damage you took was from the thing.
Yeah, I was just wanting the advantage part. Make sure everything was above board.
Oh, that was only for one turn,
Oh,
so you're good
yes.
on that anyway.
I love being amazingly new.
Yep.
You know, do I cast Spirit Grinds again? But then I'm a Druids, and they're gonna have some wisdom, and I should have moved last turn. I'm like halved here with my
No.
speed? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
That was for the turn after you blasted through the thing. You're through the thing. All is normal.
Can't find the container for this.
I'm gonna walk forward a little bit here, just I'm a little closer. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna do Holy Word again.
Okay. Is that the
Does-
Word of Radiance or the Holy Word? Are those different?
I'm aiming at. I think I'm going for Druid 11. I rolled, but I lost my roll. Hold on. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
13 point.
13 points. It's enough to kill him. He was 12 also, but he's the last of the Fireball Druids.
Yeah.
They are beginning to drop.
Fireball Druids.
Your voice cracked, and then you go, "They're beginning to drop." And then I thought that was funny.
Beginning to drop.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Too much
Don't
8th grade.
really. I don't have enough things to attack people with. I guess that's the end of my turn.
As the round ends, Oksana, roll 2d12s. Tell me which one is higher.
Yarm.
9. With a 9, something is going to happen. It's a mixed bag. Okay. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving
Oh my
throw.
god. I laugh and eat when I'm uncomfortable.
22 for Scylla.
Success.
19.
Success. Okay, it's going to take me a minute here to roll for everyone.
I am going to Google, can I cast Spare the Dying on myself? Just to know.
Just in case.
Yeah. Good, other people have searched this. I'm not unconscious. Okay, good to know. So for the folks at home, I was thinking, my next character, I would like to make her like a fighter, but based on Art Garfunkel. So like get it like the boxer. And maybe like a fighter bard blend.
Oh my
This
god.
is when we see a dip in views. They're like, no, no Simon and Garfunkel.
Scylla must not die. Everyone leaves Oksana.
Die to die. Die to die, 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 die.
Sorry, this is taking so long, but
That's
it's
fine.
going to be good when I describe it
I can stop looking at my spell list. I'm just living in the moment,
Yep.
in the moment.
thriving. Scylla is thriving. She really appreciated Oksana's spider flavor.
Yeah. It was involuntary, but she can, she can appreciate it. And then when it didn't work, that was intentional. That was her trying to make it work, and it didn't work.
With the jewel exposed and less control coming from these druids, a volatility is starting to happen. And as it does, a bolt of lightning comes down, hits the jewel, but this time the jewel reflects the bolt of lightning out. The two of you are able to dodge out of the way. Ludmilla is able to dodge out of the way. Irina is able to dodge out of the way.
Oh.
However, 5 of the druids and Muriel all get zapped with this lightning.
You're right.
And they are all alive, but the volatility feels like a good thing because this ritual could explode and then it would be over. But also, this ritual could explode. And you would definitely be in the blast radius should that happen. Irina, nothing to do but plug away. Finally able to hit. Takes down this druid.
Which druid? We're not
Should I
looking
use-
at the map.
Number 12.
Oh.
So basically, you've killed everything on the east side. So you've killed everything between 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And you're working your way around the clock like Bill Haley. Muriel's turn. Muriel got commanded. The only thing she can do is drop her swords, which she'll then pick up. She does, however, finally get to heal. And it's a good thing, too. Oksana, your turn. The jewel is just hanging out there. Things are starting to get a little cray-cray.
Okay. Bear with me. So, it's hanging out there. Like, it could be grabbed.
It's 30 feet off the ground, but sure.
Held by what?
So imagine, so it's here.
It's
there
just-
was a cage of sticks. The sticks have fallen away, but it's still balancing like that. So it's literally just like an egg on top of a branch.
And how tall is the
So-
branch, and how close is the branch to the egg? I mean,
It's 30 feet high off the ground. The branch is holding the egg.
okay. I want to try something, but I'm not sure if it's right. So Oksana's gonna take off, seeing that as an opportunity to stop this whole thing, because I think she's seeing Muriel and realizing that she didn't get to talk to her. Maybe that's selfish, but so she's going to run, and she's thinking, I'm going to fucking end this, and run to about here because she has 30 feet. That's about 30 feet, yes. There. And as she's running, she's going to take one arm to the side and one arm to the side and shoot out eldritch blasts toward Druid 4 and Druid 10.
So just to ask, or just to say, if you use your action to dash, you can spider climb up to that
Oh,
gem.
yeah. This shit.
If that is
That is what
preferable
I
to
want to
shooting
do.
eldritch
That's what I
blasts.
want to do.
Yep. And grabbing it's for free.
Okay, good, because I was going to run there and then spider climb. But yes, I'm using my action I would like to cut all that out so I look like I know what I'm doing. So she is going to dash and climb up like here, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
And she's like literally spider crawling. And as she kind of looks over at Silith and she says, I can do this. And then she's climbing up to the top and reaches for the thing. I don't know if that's part of the action or not.
So movement to get there, action to dash, but it's free to just reach out and pick it up.
And Oksana will take her hand. How big is it?
It's about the size of a baseball.
And she will take it.
Not that big.
And toss it to her other hand, kind of like the baseball where you grab it. Ha.
So as you do this,
Probably shouldn't joke.
the jewel stops pulsing entirely.
Why did I do this?
It seems like
It has a
You
new
might have
owner now. Sorry.
it seems like you might have stopped this ritual. You look up, though. The sky is still spinning, as though thunder and lightning may still be an issue, and now there won't be any jewel to soak it up.
Oh. That was dumb, Oksana. All for the narrative. That's my action. I mean, that's my turn.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
I did something dumb. Ludmilla, seeing you with the jewel in your hand, she will move her hands, and as she pulls at the air with her right hand, and she seems to open up a portal or a door, like a square door, and she'll sort of fly into it and disappears.
What? Yes, I've got the power now.
That's her turn. Silith, your turn. Things are starting to rumble.
Oh, God.
But as soon as Ludmilla steps in that, and she disappears,
Muriel's okay.
the Shroud of Mist falls.
Hey, viewers! Look! I've got...
And you see the viewers who are like, at this point, like they're
I've got
kind
the
of
rock.
mid-s'more and sort of,
It needs to be bigger than me. Here we go. I've got almost threw it at the computer. Carnelian! It is good vibes. If you're into crystals.
I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth hitting a druid right now.
Oksana would totally take an unnecessary liberty by saying, let's get it out of here. Who gives a fuck? But you do what you want to do.
Well, I mean, like, my thing is you have it.
Mm-hmm.
If I use my movement to come up and get it, unless you're gonna book it, I think if we're trying just to get out of dodge, then I am going to... Have I dashed in this game before?
No, and I
I've
want to
dashed
see
yet.
you
I
do
think
it.
so.
So I think now that the fog has been lifted, or the cloud, that Sylph can start to think a little more clearly, less bloodlust. And she noticed everything in the sky, and so she definitely wore her Air Jordans today, and she is going to... She's like,
Sponsor!
I am running out of air, just like in Robin Hood Men in Tights. No, I'm kidding. She's like, all right, we need to go. And I'm gonna have her dash I think she looks very graceful when she runs. Like she's done this a little bit before. Let me just see how far I can go. Are these over here, are these like little rocks that I could hide behind, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're booking it. Just call her Quicksilver. We're gonna go over here.
Running down the hill.
Okay, Bush, thank you.
So much Kate Bush.
And okay, I think that's it. No, I think
Okay.
that's my turn. It's very
Oksana.
stressful.
As you look up, it's as though the cloud looks right at you. And lightning comes down and it goes right through the head of this thing, and it makes a huge boom, and there's an explosion. And you're going to fly backwards. Make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. $24.
Smoking. Okay. So you fly 30 feet. And you start to land on your back, but you're able to sort of hit and roll with it a little bit. You're still going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
From hitting the ground.
Okay.
But you are able to roll and you are on your feet.
Okay. I am on my feet, flying down the hill. Not looking good at all.
Okay. So you sit up, you roll up just to see that these branches are all falling now. And they're larger and heavier than they look. Both Muriel and Irina are blasted with these. And they are partially buried by them. So they get hit with these branches and they are knocked prone. It does not look like they are held down. This fella dies. And the rest of the druids are already held down. But now there's all these branches on top. They're still rumbling, though. It does not feel like this is the end. Irina will use half her movement to get up. Then she will use her cunning action to dash. So that's 15. And she will use her action to dash 30, and then she'll use her normal movement. Irina's really fast, you guys.
Wow, just after I had a running moment, Irina's got to upstage me.
Irina, you do note that you perhaps would not want to race her. Muriel
Noted.
is going to heal, first of all. And then she's going to use her bonus action to completely transform into her raven form.
Yes.
And fly away. That gives her 100 feet of movement. And you see her fly up, and she basically just joins a bunch of ravens.
I'm going to use my movement, and I'm going to take the gem, and I'm going to run. As a free action shouts to the viewers, "Let's go! This thing is about to blow!" I just spit all over. And then she will bonus action dash right next to Scylla. Sorry, I hope it works out, Scylla.
Okay.
Well, we'll go together and make our new characters. I will be a ranger.
In the direction that I ran, did I see any of the shards that were dropped earlier?
Make a perception check. They're right here.
Where's here?
Wait, I'm not looking at the map. Oh gosh.
Look at the map.
Oh no. I have to go back?
You'd have to go back.
Essentially, she'd go the 10 feet back, grab them quickly, and then go... So 10 there, 10 back, 30, so she's going to move 10 feet forward.
And this is the end of this session. That's so stressful.
She grabs them, and because she rolled, I don't know, perceived them really well, but I don't know how much of a rogue she is. She doesn't have the rogue vibes, so she's like clutching them. And that's the end of my turn.
What is that? Sorry, how?
She's gone. She's not really there. She flew away. So,
Trying to look at the map.
Sorry, yeah.
Irina's going to make a dexterity saving throw. The rest of you are far enough away. But Irina was so close when everything happened that even with her great speed, as Irina races up towards one of these sort of little, like the thing that Scylla is behind, like a little, I don't know what would you call it, ridge, cliff, not a little, I don't know what you call it. The little thing where she's going to jump down 10 feet. As soon as she gets there, there's this massive explosion behind her. As though lightning is shooting not only down from the sky, but up from it as well. A huge blue sort of, and the sound wave from it is, and you guys see Irina go airborne, but she manages to land on the other side. And as she does, the shock wave of this thing passes over all of you. You're all behind a little bit of cover, so you're able to just get there as this thing blasts through, snuffing out the campfire next to you. You look at each other. Looks like everybody's okay. From the top of the hill, there is only silence. And the storm clouds above the hill begin to slowly dissipate, as though the storm is over. As you stand up, looking towards this statue, you see to the west, behind it, behind where it was, a silhouette in the sky. A horse and rider, 10 feet off the ground. You see the glint as Strahd turns toward you. He kind of nods at you. Goes like that with his head. And you follow his gaze to the giant wall of mist, where presumably having won the wager, Strahd von Zarovich will have a gift for you. And we'll see what that gift is next week.
Oh.